All right.
Live.
We are live. Yes, we are live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How are
I
you doing
am,
today?
I'm sorry.
I said, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm good.
Your Harper's good. Harper's here with me, spending the night, and she is helped me put up the tree today.
Oh, nice.
Only to discover that the top half of it will not light.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and it's only like 3 years old. It's not really that old of a
Yeah.
tree,
Me
but
too.
I'm gonna be looking for I'm in the market for a new tree, so I'm gonna wait till after Christmas. I'm just gonna go grab a string of multicolored lights and throw on it,
Yeah.
at the top. But I think that I'm in the market for a new tree, and they go on sale soon. So hello. Actually, if you go to Michael's, the Christmas stuff's already 50% off.
Wow. Yeah.
Huge sale. And I decided I'm going to go very non-traditional. I'm going to get a black tree. They have
Nice.
got some beautiful black trees that look like a pine tree, like a regular Christmas tree, but they're black. And I found one that is black and it has flocking.
Oh.
It is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And, my son suggested, he's like, Mom, why don't you just get one? You can put it up for Halloween. And then all you got to do is switch out the decorations for Christmas. And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my God, that is such a great idea. So I'm going for it. I'm just going to do it.
The date is October 2.
Yeah. I'm as I get older, I start to realize, you know what? I just may as well just be my weird self and get my weird stuff and enjoy it. And my family's always like, go for it, Mom. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. Hi, Loki. Look at that puppy face.
He's been a turd today. He just
really.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
What did he eat?
Yeah. What doesn't he eat? But he's been up. He got me up at 1 a.m. and just kept going up and down the bed until about 5 a.m. So I was up, and then he finally sleeps. And then at 6:30, my other two went up because they've been sleeping all night.
They've been sleeping all night. Yep.
And then he just, for some reason, won't let me out of his sight. That's why I'm holding him. He sat here and crying until I picked him up, and something else. It's a little turd.
Stop. Don't do that. Yeah, but we love them.
Oh, for sure.
We love them and cherish every moment with them.
That's why he wants to be with me all the time. He's spoiled.
Stop. Boy, you're nosy. Oh no, I use those when I super glue things. This to get the super glue out. Don't put that in your mouth. I believe it's toxic.
Yeah.
It's not healthy. You're not supposed to eat it.
No.
I'm trying to eat it.
I know. So I hope everybody is going to be, some people are going to be able to make it. I know it's Thanksgiving Eve and a lot of people work today, and I said it's Thanksgiving Eve, which means it's the evening before Thanksgiving. That's what that means. Like Christmas Eve is the evening before Christmas. So
I saw a few people were coming. So, but yeah, I don't know where they're at.
It's ribbon. Stop, please. Stop going through my desk. I have cats to do that. Oh, every morning I come out and there's just like stuff all over the place. And I'm just like, all right, really, guys, my desk is off limits. Please don't.
Yeah, that's my cats.
Yeah.
I'll wrap it up then.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, on this Thanksgiving, I know a lot of people had to work today, and so they have to kind of scramble to get to the store, to get the stuff for tomorrow. And because I was at the store today, of course, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm out of this, I'm out of that, So I had to go get things. Hello, Miss Loli. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we can see you. I just was I was distracted by someone over here, and I was not didn't get to you guys yet. Hi, Shelly. Shelly is driving. Okay, drive safely, Shelly. Please.
We'll try
I
not to
wish I
bore
could
you.
show you guys. Do you guys remember me talking last week about the candle that is on the hutch of
Yeah, that
my
kept
desk that
almost
keeps
falling. You keep having to push it.
I
Mhm.
pushed it back a good inch from the edge, and it is now has the bottom lip of it is hanging over the edge again. It has moved and scooted forward, and nothing else on there is moved. So I know it's not like vibrations or
Right,
anything else, just that candle.
right.
I don't know what's going on with that
Magic.
candle. Magic? Do you think it's magic? I
Could
love
be a
it. I love when
fairy.
they Yep. I love when they believe in magic.
I believe in magic.
I do too. I do too. But so
Yeah.
yeah, I have a lot to do still, but it'll get done in the morning. Holidays are always so stressful, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's just-
my husband hates them.
yeah, it's just I keep telling my husband that I'm like, gosh, I hate holidays because I get really overwhelmed and I have so much to do and I'm running around and can you stop, please?
Simplify. That's
Yeah, I really do, but it just seems I've had a lot going on, so
yeah.
I
Oh,
just
you
was
definitely have. Yeah, you've got
very
lots
last minute.
yeah. It's gonna be fine though, just try to relax and try to enjoy.
Yeah, I want to put, like I said, I want to put I'm going to get the turkey in the oven. We're eating early so this one can eat with us. And then she goes to her mommy's and they have Thanksgiving there as well. And then while the turkey's cooking, we're going to finish the tree when everybody's here. I
Nice.
believe in magic by America.
I can't read the rest. What did she type at the
That's a link to click on to go there, but we're not going to do that now because we're in the middle of something. And they would be upset if we left, I think. So anyway,
Facebook user?
yeah, sometimes it doesn't show people's names. What are we here to talk about today?
I don't know.
Gratitude. Beans at this thing
I never even
before
know
Thanksgiving.
in these lives.
I thought it'd be perfect to talk about
Talk about
gratitude.
chopsticks.
No, it is a really good good subject because I think part of when we get this overwhelmed with
Yes, this is a perfect time to talk
yeah,
about gratitude.
with the holidays and the in-laws are coming over and oh my gosh, what are they going to think of my carpet and is the food going to be good enough and
Are we gonna
we
get
just go
along?
overboard and and you're right, we have simplified it down to where it's just a few of us, me and the kids and my husband and this one and we just do the meal and we spend time together and we enjoy each other and I just don't worry about it like I used to, even Christmas, I'm trying to simplify Christmas is like, you know what?
Oh.
I'm not going crazy this year. I'm not going to run around and shop and chase gifts and things like that. It's like, let's just be together, and
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how I feel.
Hey.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, gratitude, it immediately raises your vibrations. So if you're having any kind of hardship or feeling overwhelmed, it's just we start thinking about what we're grateful for, like all the blessings, all the things you have around you, you know, and then think about your situation without those things, and then see things could be way worse, right? So
yep.
always count your blessings. Always. There's a song Bing Crosby used to sing that count your blessings one by one. I love that song. And but it's something that really does help. I've done it. I've literally done counting my blessings when I'm having a traumatic time or I'm mad. And yeah, it lifts you up and it keeps you present. That's the big thing. Because when you're in that vibration of gratitude, it does lift you up. And you're in the present moment at that point.
Don't. Sorry. Don't put a hole in my sweater. I would not be grateful if you did that.
No doubt.
But yeah, you're 110% right. And especially what I've tried to start doing is, when I get really mad at somebody for something, especially somebody that I care about, I will stop and just be like, wow, I'm just really grateful that they're here to make me mad, you know, um, which may sound dumb, but I mean, it's really not, because it removes you from the situation. And, it's the kind of being mad is no longer the focus. You're focusing on something positive. Um,
Exactly. Yeah. You just
and
put things in perspective. What's
yeah,
important.
yeah. I was reading something the other day, and it was a quote that someone made, and it was basically, whenever you're feeling, you know, upset about something, or, um, this is something my parents always used to say also: when you're young, you don't realize it, but no matter how bad it is, there's always somebody who would love to be in your situation because theirs is way worse.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Very humble.
by by putting yourself in that gratitude mindset, um, you're moving in a higher vibration, like you said,
Mhm.
and you're going to attract better things. If you're just dwelling on the negative, that's not going to bring anything good in.
Yep. And and the thing is too, you got to remember
What
too,
internet is it?
every situation we've been through, every tough experience, it has brought us wisdom. That's how we get wisdom. We get experience, and that brings us wisdom. So I'm very grateful for all my past mistakes and all my past obstacles, because it led me to where I am now. When I do my gratitude in the mornings, I always thank for my experiences, good and bad, because
Hmm.
it has taught me so much. So yeah, absolutely. My dog's falling asleep
Well,
now.
you can't appreciate the good until you've had the bad, you
Oh,
know
absolutely, absolutely.
and a lot of people don't. They just dwell on the bad, and they can't get themselves out of that, and it will, you can appreciate it. Like, I was talking to a kid the other day. He had just lost his dad. He's going through a lot, and I was like, hey, I'm really sorry. He's like, I don't want pity. I said, I'm not giving you pity. I'm giving you honest love and
I love,
caring for your
yeah.
situation. He
I
goes, well,
feel good.
everybody loses people. And I'm like, listen, because he was in the anger stage. He
Yeah,
was
I
in
was
the
going
anger.
to say he sounds a little angry.
I said, hun, I said, you know what? I said, there is nothing wrong with crying. There is nothing wrong with grieving.
And being
There is,
angry. Yeah, yeah,
you,
right.
you have to let it, give it its space, give it the respect, and give it the space, honor it, and then let it go.
Yep.
I said, then you can say, that it's okay. I said, but
Right.
until then, you're not going to be okay.
No.
And he's like, yeah, you're right. And I mean, I don't know if he really was actually listening, but, I hope it meant something,
Oh,
because he
I'm
was very
sure.
sad and very
Yeah.
angry.
No, you were there regardless. You gave him space, and that's all that really matters.
Right.
No, it's the right thing to say. We're still grieving over the loss of my father-in-law. And it takes time. My husband's gone. He gets his moods. And I tell
Yeah.
him, you can grieve. You're allowed to have this
Right.
moment. I'll be your rock. You can have this moment.
Right.
But yeah, Lily's right too. Even in her worst times, always try to find that strength, because remember that all fear and worrying, it either comes from the past or it comes from the future. You know what I mean? So gratitude keeps you in the present. As my husband will do that, but see, now with everything going on, he'll get overwhelmed by going too far in the future. And I'll remind him, hey, where are we at right now? You know,
Right.
that's way we don't know. There's so many ifs, ands, or buts, and that, but we know what we're doing right now, and we'll take it as it comes.
Well, that's all you can do, and just being mindful and being present
Mm-hmm.
in where you are right now. You're right. We all just worry so much about, you know, mistakes that we've made in the past, and, what's tomorrow going to bring, and things like that. And
I know my daughter's stressed, and she's in Pittsburgh. She has to work tonight. She
mhm,
won't get done working till 4 in the morning, and she wants to be here by 2. Well, by 1, but I told her by 2 we can wait till 2 to eat. So she's like stressed out about getting home and then trying to get to, and get up because, 2.5 hour drive for her. So, but I'm just like chill because she's up. She gets herself kind of stressed out.
Oh yeah.
Tries to be too perfect, tries to make everybody happy, and I just
Yeah.
kind of send her
We all
reminders.
do.
Yeah, and I send her a reminder that you gotta honor yourself, or you're doing what others want you to do, not doing what you want to do. So
Right.
you'll never be happy. So
And I think a lot of people, are in that, where, they're stretching, trying to make everything work and make everybody happy. And just it puts you in a really negative space sometimes.
oh, definitely.
So, and it's not just, it really kind of drives me nuts. I'm gonna say something, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but being thankful on Thanksgiving is like only being a decent person when you go to church on Sunday. To me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to have that
Oh,
mindset
every day,
and that attitude all the time. Be a
every
good
day.
person all the time.
Right. Right.
Be grateful all the time. And I don't mean like 24/7,
Well,
but
I am.
it's a daily, for me, it's a daily practice,
It should be. It has to be. That's
every
how we
morning
lift
before I get
ourselves
up,
up. Yep.
every night before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And I know I've said this before because okay, just come on. Sometimes I'll be laying there doing it and listing it, and all of a sudden I'll just realize I'll be smiling,
Mm-hmm.
and it just brings a smile to my face.
It does.
It does. And that brings positivity and good energy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, it does. It really helps you, and I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful for you, and our friendship that has really blossomed, and I was talking to Nova today. She's super excited about you coming down and us doing some stuff, having
I
fun
know,
day.
me too.
And so I'm grateful for you being in my life, things that just being a good friend to me. I'm grateful for my other friends who support and love me and accept me for who I am. I'm grateful for eggnog. Yum. Oh, and I'm also grateful. I just found these little.
So you can read.
I am a big fan of Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes, they're my favorite.
Have you tried the Reese's peanut butter with the peanut brittle in them?
No.
I will save you some because they are divine.
Oh my gosh.
And I can smell them. Yeah, they are really they're the bomb. And I've just been popping them in my mouth like.
That is so funny.
And then today I was like, I am so grateful for Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes.
With the peanut brittle. Oh, it is so good. Yes.
Okay, yeah, because you're making me really hot.
And
It's
my
too hot.
legs hurting on your thing, so I definitely will get out of here.
Okay.
Good night, Harper.
She'll be back. Don't worry. They always come back.
Yeah, they do.
I'm starting to sweat. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so warm. Just sit on my lap.
Oh, kids run hot.
Yeah. And sometimes, I'm a grandma and I get stressed with trying to do all the things I need to do and deal. And then I just will stop and be like, but I am so grateful to have her with me.
Exactly.
And that changes my whole mindset. It's just like, okay,
does.
Whatever I was trying to do, is not that important. Being here and being present is important.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like those too, Loli. Try these. I'm telling you, it will change your life.
Change your life. Oh my God.
I'm like popping them out. I'm like, drinking my eggnog. I'm like, this is just the perfect thing. It's perfect.
Just happy.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I know. It's like I just, happy.
There's something about Reese's peanut butter cups. They just make you happy.
Them. They do, and there's something in them too, because you can't just eat one.
No, I know. Especially, I have like a whole bag of like those little mini ones, and it's like I have to take at least 3 at a time because you can't eat one.
No, who does that? That'd be be weird.
I think another really important part of gratitude is we can also show gratitude by giving back.
Oh, absolutely.
Doing things for other people. Eggnog with brandy. There you go.
I've never
Um,
put anything else, any alcohol in my eggnog. I've always thought about it. I have rum, and I thought, the rum's supposed to go. And I thought about putting some rum in there, but I just drink it.
just drink it.
I drink it by the gallons. I'm part elf, so eggnog's definitely.
Like at the end of the Christmas season, do you go buy a bunch of it before they sell out? So
Yeah,
you can
I
always
buy
have
it.
it.
I'm buy my refrigerator. You'll see is stocked. It stays stocked, yeah, until the end, and then I buy it all. I'm just like before they quit selling it. I love it. It is so good.
Well, we all have our vices, I suppose.
You're
I
learning a
suppose
lot about
eggnog is
me.
eggnog, and peanut butter cups are yours.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Frozen eggnog cubes.
I don't know. Maybe I can pop my mouth and
There you go. And then get an ice headache, and just don't know that would end well.
I do make eggnog pancakes, and I make eggnog French toast, which is really good. I've made eggnog cookies, and they're really good.
Yeah.
Eggnog cake. I've made cake or cupcakes with eggnog and stuff. Yeah, I have done stuff like that with eggnog. Oh,
For eggnog drinks. Oh, that's a great idea. If you like your eggnog to stay really cold.
Yeah, I see.
There you go.
Yeah. Loli's the bartender here.
I bartended for a long time, but we never did anything with eggnog.
Yeah. I don't think eggnog and alcohol. I've never liked White Russians. I just thought milk and alcohol I think that'd be horrible coming up. So I try to drink anything that's gonna,
Oh, geez.
I'm grateful for those days are over, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I learned so much.
Yeah. You learn a lot. Yep. But, oh, excuse me. I have a phone number written down here and I don't know what it's for. Yeah, I like to do things. And again, people, like I was in the grocery store today, and whenever I go to Aldi, it's always packed. There's always lines. And, there's always that guy.
This time of year.
There's always that guy that has like 3 things. And his wife made him stop on the way home from work, and all he wants to do is get home. So I'm in line today with my cart full of stuff, and there's this guy with like 3 or 4 things. And I'm like, dude, if that's all you have, please go in front of me. Yeah. He's like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, really? And he's like, really, I'm not in that big of a hurry to get anywhere. And I'm like, all right. And I turned to the guy in front of him who had like, a few more things. And I'm just like, if you want to go ahead. And he's like, oh no, that's fine. Then we had a lovely conversation while standing in line. And I said, I really wish that everybody was this nice all the time, not just around the holidays. Like for instance, the Dunkin' Donuts around the corner from me. I can say that at least 2 or 3 times during this season, I'll pull up to pay for my coffee and they'll tell me the person in front of me paid for it.
That's nice.
And yeah, and like, the lady gave me her cart today at Aldi, and I'm like, you want the quarter? She's like, no, you keep it. I'm like, that's what I always do. So then I had to find somebody to give it to when I was done. And I wish people would be more like that all the time. Hi, Chris. How are you? Bless you too, love. And happy Thanksgiving. For me, Thanksgiving is it's just a day of family, whatever meaning anybody, puts with it. I know the original story of Thanksgiving is terrible. And,
Did you see what I posted? What the original Thanksgiving was really about is where a giant carnivorous turkey tried to eat us. So
no, I missed that. I'll have to look for it.
You'll laugh. I think I may even put it on your page.
All right, I'll have to look. I've been busy posting stuff and taking pictures and unpacking and
that's
cooking.
We killed this carnivorous giant turkey, and now we
are thankful for that. Yes, there you go.
It, and yeah, it's funny. It's a funny thing. Blessings to you, Loli, as well. Thank you.
Oh, puppy sitting. Well, that's
Oh
good
yeah,
company.
that's
Puppies are
always
always good
fun.
company.
Puppies are the best. We are thankful for
We are
puppies.
thankful for puppies. And I am thankful for turkeys because I really dig me some turkey. So for me, it's really like, yeah, I get to spend the day with my family and I get to eat a lot of turkey.
That's the fun part, is eating. I like the eating
I
part.
like the eating
All
part.
day. We just graze. We just eat.
Yep.
You know. Uh yeah, no, that's
Giant
so
turkey
true.
monster is no less true.
I
Yeah.
agree. I so agree. But I did the easy route this year. I ordered from Bob Evans. They have a
Oh,
huge feast, and it's huge. He picked it up today. I got to put it in the oven, kind of reheat everything. But we got like can't remember how many pounds of turkey and ham and stuffing and mac and cheese and corn and bread, bread, pumpkin pie, apple pie. It's a feast.
that sounds
Um,
like it.
it
That's
is.
that's the smart way. I've looked at that a couple times and I'm like, I'm really funny about my turkey.
Mm.
I have a certain way that I cook my
It's
turkey
good.
and I just have to have my turkey. And
Right.
I bought a 22-pound turkey and there's like 5 of us, but we like leftovers. And I bought the big turkey so that I could send the kids home. And then I find out when they leave, they're going to go and do their own Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
which mom had to go and buy for them today when I was at the store, but we
Oh,
won't talk about that. Yes,
you
they should
sound
be
like my
thankful
mom.
for mom. Uh,
Yes.
so, but we
Oh,
just
good,
do,
absolutely.
I do stovetop stuffing. I do,
Stovetop's the
in,
best.
instant mash. I do instant garlic mashed potatoes, frozen corn, gravy, crescent rolls, and cranberry sauce, and a pumpkin pie.
Sounds good.
I mean, and I always used to go all out and get like snacks and do the tray with all the olives and the pickles and all that, but it doesn't get eaten. It
No,
never gets eaten.
I
So I'm
written
like,
down
I'm
their
not
names.
spending that. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Mm-mm.
It was yucky
Yeah,
when
I'm
you
not
used
big.
Cracker Barrel.
I'm not big on Cracker Barrel. My
Yeah,
mom
I'm not a
likes going
fan.
there. And I'm disappointed. No, I'm not a fan of the Cracker Barrel
Yeah.
either. I don't think they yeah. Bob Evans
Yeah,
though
I
is
got
good.
my turkey for
We
79
eat
cents
Bob
a
Evans
pound.
a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea because some places people are paying up to $60 for like a 20-pound bird. So it's
Yeah,
crazy.
over where we're at, it's
Anything to raise the
79 cents a
prices.
pound.
Yeah.
But they get you with everything
Yeah, that's not
else.
too
Trust
bad.
me. No, that was actually
Yeah.
not
Oh,
bad at all.
definitely.
I got a
Yeah.
22-pound turkey for 17 bucks.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Don't tell my
Yeah,
husband because
yeah.
we spent a lot, Bob Evans. But the thing is, though, it's a treat for me because I don't have to get up. I don't have to be cooking all day, for,
Mhm.
4 people. And then, clean. It takes more to prep and clean up than it does to eat.
Right, right.
So, but this way, it's a kind of a treat for me where I don't have to do all that and I can relax and spend more time with my family instead of in the kitchen doing a million things. And everyone, of course, like, need any help? And I'm just like, no, because
No,
right,
stay out
no,
of my
it's
kitchen.
just easy, yeah, just eat because I got to explain too much, so
Yeah,
it's just easier just to be like, no,
same,
I got it, yeah,
same.
you know,
Exactly.
I'm
Now
grateful for my
for
family.
Christmas, I kind of do it even easier. I just do one of those hams with the honey glaze.
We do a
Um,
ham.
and I make potato salad and a
Oh,
couple of
potato
other
salad,
sides, and I just put it out, and it's like make sandwiches, do whatever you want. There's no big sit down
right,
dinner on Christmas Day. It's just like you graze and eat what you want.
right, yeah, that's nice too, yeah,
This year you're doing a paper plates. Oh yeah, we do paper plates. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not doing all those dishes. Not for
yeah,
5 of us.
right.
It's not like the in-laws are
Oh, I
coming,
do.
you know.
Right. No, right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Especially now. Yeah. So I know my sister's having a Thanksgiving dinner. She's actually making hamburgers and she invited my mom, and my mom, I was going to go until I told her I'm doing Bob Evans. And she's just like, Bob Evans trumps burgers. I'll be
Yeah.
at Katrina's.
Oh, that sibling rivalry.
Yeah, well, she don't care. I'm surprised she's making anything, but aw.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think she was.
they like to visit during the holidays. We actually set out plates for, like my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, we actually still set them out plates and set them a place because they're here. They come, they liked it,
Yeah.
My in-laws loved my cooking so much. They looked forward to holidays, and yeah, they were very pushy about it, but that was okay because I appreciate it because they appreciated me, but they
Right.
made sure, and stuff. So they're definitely, so make her a little plate, some of her favorite stuff, invite them in
There you go.
and talk about them. That's what I told everybody, this is a good time to have memories, talk fondly of those ones we missed. Don't avoid it. It can be sad, but if you start talking about memories and things they did, the funny things you start to feel good, and then
Yeah.
it's tears turn to smiles, and they like that because they can feel that too. They feel our sadness. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, uh, share their memories. That's their legacy. Because that's what you would want if you were passed. You want people
Oh,
to
yeah.
nice things and remember you fondly. So
And just be grateful that they were there for as long as they were,
I told my husband, yeah, it's I'm very grateful. His parents were wonderful people. I really they were nicer to me than my own parents, but they were a really tight family and they had a lot of love, a lot of blessings, and I will always cherish that, and stuff. And that because of them, they taught me a lot about family. So I grew up kind of a dysfunctional family, which a lot of people have.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, exactly. I could write a book. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Mother Dearest has nothing on me.
And I think that's why, we so many of us have like met and connected. We're all a little bit broken
Mhm.
or cracked, I should say.
Yeah,
We're not
that's what
broken,
a
we're
lot
just
of
a
kids
little
say.
cracked.
Yeah.
Um and but it's brought us where we are. It's made us who we are.
Mhm.
And um a lot of people have lost people.
Yeah. Yeah, I once drank while cooking dinner. Let me tell you, it did not end well. I didn't care.
I
I
see,
once
I can drink while I cook and I'm usually
I got
okay,
a little too drunk.
couple glasses of wine maybe.
I once made lasagna. It was about 10 layers thick. It come out of the pan, and my one friend goes, "It looks like a birthday cake," because it was so. Oh, thanks, Loli. That's very sweet of you. I'm very grateful for you, Loli.
And I think a lot of us, have gotten a little caught up in the commercialism. I mean, I was raised on the commercialism of Christmas, and it's really nice to see that people that I know, are getting back to the spirit of it.
Mhm. She put us on mute.
I had to. The dog's beating on the door to get in. So I had to yell to the other room, and I didn't want to yell at you guys.
That's life. You have a life. Yeah, well, that's all right. You probably hear me all the time. Get out of there! Stop it!
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have a mute button. I don't. Yeah.
Facebook
Well,
user,
thank
whoever you are,
you.
thank you.
Here's some
And
love
have a
back
happy
to you.
Thanksgiving as well. Oh, oof. She's here. Enyo
Oh,
has
she's back.
arrived.
Back.
She is back.
She is
She's
back.
just been crazy lately. I don't know what's gotten into her. She is just out of control.
She's feeling the great gratitude vibrations. That's what it is.
That must be it. I made cornbread once. It looked
Oh, I love
perfect.
cornbread.
3/4 of a cup of baking soda.
Woo! Yeah, that was
Less
came
than
up
grateful. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I've had many a cooking mistake similar to that.
Oh,
Trust.
hey, Carlene. Hey, babe. How are you? Yeah. Yeah.
Is that your dog or is that
That
Harper?
that's the dog. She's so bad. I don't know what's
Oh, but
going on.
we love him though. I know my Loki's. He's just some. I mean, he's probably one of the worst puppies we had. But he's not bad. I mean, as far, but you know, but I just love him. I know Jared's always like, smack him. I'm like, why? He's so.
Lynn, it's okay. Thanks for joining us. And
Oh.
Chris, you're right. My dog does need her own show because anyone who heard the live a few weeks ago
Oh yeah.
knows that this dog is a handful. The sass.
I hear the sass. She wants to tell you what she's grateful for.
No, she wants me to get up and go in the kitchen and get something off the top of the refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
So cool. Yeah. Yeah, that is a great idea.
My husband threw mine
That was
away.
a wonderful, wonderful ritual, Karen, and I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you. And I'm very grateful that you all came and participated. And I really enjoyed it. It was really awesome.
Yeah, it was. And I think even when you do that, more and more people will tune in and they'll get much more.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody gets any like financial windfalls or, something great happens prosperity wise.
Something did kind of happen.
What?
Well, we were going through that because we just lost our electric pole and then that cost like $2,000. Well, we just got our homeowners covered it.
Awesome. There you go. They
weren't going to because it was rotted and they don't cover rot. But yeah, we ended up getting it deposited and
that is awesome.
Yeah, it really is because
so that's a $2,000 windfall there for you.
Yeah. No. After the deductible, but it was still quite better than I'd rather pay the deductible than the $2,000.
Right. Yeah. That is wonderful.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that and I totally absolutely forgot, but yeah, it was pretty neat.
That is cool. And it's funny too because you don't think about it until somebody's like, "Hey, has anybody gotten anything good?"
I was meaning to, and and then you're like, "Oh, actually." I know, I do that all the time. I know my dog Asa, he loves Nova, loves her. And my mom kept saying Nova Care. And every time my mom would say Nova, Asa's ears would prick up and he went to the window looking for Nova.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to Nova stopped today for lunch and I wanted to tell her.
Yeah.
He's been excited about hearing Nova Care, and I forgot to tell her because my Jared come home. Because you tell Nova about what your mom was here, and I'm like, I totally forgot.
That's funny.
No, that's terrible. You don't want the cast iron in the dishwasher.
Yeah, so she said, as you know, that's a tragedy. Yeah.
Yeah, those are
that's bad.
Well,
we are so sorry for your loss.
We're sorry for your loss. Yeah. Well, it's a good excuse to, look for another, maybe, something better.
Well, maybe something better will come along.
That's what I say. I lose anything because you know what? When you lose something, it will be replaced.
Yep.
If you're in gratitude.
Yes. Be grateful for the fact that you had the cast iron skillets.
Because years from now, you'll be laughing. Oh, she fixed it.
But the lecture on the side.
Yeah, she won't do that again.
No.
It only
Probably
takes one
not.
time.
Reminded you of you and your grandma.
Oh, be grateful. Memories.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that don't have those good childhood memories. So if you have them, talk about them, laugh about them, honor them, it's going to start out with some tears, but it's going to end up with some really happy, good feelings.
Tears of joy.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. It's good for you. Good for the soul. Yes, and gratitude is definitely vitamin for the soul. I saw that
Mhm.
today on a post and I shared. I thought that is so true because it is. Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Yes, yes. Well, that's good. And that's what you do. You know, I vowed I would be a better parent and I would raise my kids better. And I don't know if I did any better, but I know that I loved them. I loved
Oh,
them and
absolutely.
I raised them.
No, you're a good
Um,
mom, Karen. I've seen, I've been around you and your daughter. No, you, especially from what I know, your mom. Yeah, you broke that curse,
yeah,
because that was definitely something your mom went through when she was little, and you went through it, but you broke that. You weren't.
hmm
You knew what you didn't. You learned what you
right,
didn't want.
right,
And that's
right,
like Krista's sister. She watched what she did not want. She
right.
knew what not. She learned. She learned from your mom. She learned what not to do.
What not to do. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I did with my daughter. I learned what not to say, you know, not I knew what not to do, even
Right.
like now, I try really hard to instill in her that she is loved and wanted. And yeah. Oh, there you go, Karen. You set up a little dating thing for your son.
Yes, Brandon is quite the handsome young man.
Well, look at you. It's like Nicole is a beautiful girl, and it's from you.
She is the light of my life. My children are my life. I love, and that's the way I raise my kids. I mean,
Hmm.
we didn't take separate vacations, and leave our kids with the grandparents, and we didn't go out to dinner unless the whole family went. I mean, we've always been like everything was all about family. Um,
That's wonderful.
and uh, and they're good kids. I love them. I still love them. I haven't killed any of them either,
Well, that's
so
they should be very grateful.
that some days they should. Let me tell you. But yeah, they realize as they've gotten older,
Hmm.
and they do things, they'll be like, hey, we got to all make sure we're there for this holiday because you know how much they mean to mom. The holidays are for mom now, and that's really
Right.
awesome because when they were growing up, the holidays were for me were always for the kids, and now they're
Right.
like, no, this is for mom, and
Right.
and it's awesome.
When they
When
get
you
older, they'll understand that too. As I tell my daughter Lacey all the time, like, you'll understand one day.
oh yes, oh
But they'll
yes,
do, because of what you taught them, they're going to take the same traditions and they're going to pass
hmm
that down, and stuff. But yeah, it's wonderful. Really, really wonderful.
and I'm grateful for you, of course.
Oh,
Um, Katrina is like my angel sister. I love her to
oh,
death. And I'm so excited to come see you. I'm grateful that I get to come see
I know.
you,
And
and I'm
we're gonna see
grateful that you
live
entered.
reindeer. I'm excited.
I know a live reindeer.
I
Hope
don't.
they let us pet him.
I think we can pet and feed them. I'm like really excited. I might come home with one. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be like, Jared, look what I've got for the other
Me
side, a
too.
real live
I know,
reindeer.
right? Yeah, he'd love it. He'd love me. He'd be like, cool. He had goats. What's the difference? Let's make sure he's in the back of your car, Karen.
Oh, I'll lay the seats down in the back, and if the antlers are going to be a problem though,
They
because I don't have a
probably will.
sunroof.
It'll
Damn
probably
it!
be a little problem. Yep.
We're
Do
gonna
you
have
have
to
a
find
sunroof?
somebody with a truck.
I'll call my husband. Say, can you bring down the truck? We bought some goats, and we there were baby goats, so we had them inside the car, and then the older goats had a ride in the back, of the truck. But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. Be with the family, and family is not always blood. My family, other than my children, and my granddaughter, we don't have anything really to do with much of my family or my husband's. But Thanksgiving has always been the door is open if somebody needs, somewhere to go and doesn't have, don't sit. I don't want people to sit home alone. We'll
No,
throw an extra
no,
paper plate out.
that's what I do. Yeah, as I tell my friends, I check on all of my local friends, and I'm like, what are you doing? Because I know they're
Yeah.
alone, and I'm like, and I've had dinner. It's Thanksgiving last year. I think Linda spent Thanksgiving with us last year. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, that is awesome. Hey, Allie, how are you?
Hi,
Um,
Ellie.
yeah, it's like my kids are doing like their Friendsgiving,
Mhm.
because some of the people like their roommate doesn't have, any family. So they're going to do, and it's really nice. My kids I know they've done that before, in the past. So I am thankful for this husky talking back to me so loudly because she's not getting a biscuit until I'm done. And she is just not giving up on it.
No, they don't. My puppy's demanding.
Yeah, everybody needs, warmth on the holidays. And, that's why, I love the Friendsgiving tradition that people have started, because it's a little bit different now. Not everybody gets married and, has a nuclear family. And,
Right.
a lot of people, they're single or they're single parents,
Mhm.
and just to gather with people that you care about and that, um, is every bit as amazing as being with your actual blood family, and sometimes might be better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, what's the matter, Ellie?
Oh.
You're not the best right now.
Well,
What's wrong?
this is where we need to count your gratitude. This you
Yep.
will notice a difference. You're not feeling good, even when we're feeling even physical pain. Even if we're not
Yep.
feeling well. Seriously, try it, Ellie. Just you're not gonna bring the mood or group down. We are too up here to be brought down. So don't worry about that. But yeah, just absolutely, just be thankful. For your friends. Be
Yes. If you
thankful
just
for your
for that
pet.
you have a home, be thankful that
Yes.
you have shoes that fit. I mean, I
Thank
will be
the
thankful about.
angels. Thankful the fairies. Thankful for, your abilities.
Yep. Thankful for the group, the Facebook groups, the Facebook
Hmm.
friends, for shows like this. I mean, I will
Hmm.
sit there and list off like minute things that people would probably think, hey, I'm thankful that the ladybug that was in my car today didn't bite, or whatever. It, it, it
Well,
will,
it's thankfulness. I think the blue sky, the birds, what's that?
she's,
Oh,
um,
okay. Yeah, that's
Enyo is my translator. So the other
maybe
dogs,
see mine are sleeping. They're missing out. So I should, because my dogs will be watching TV and I'll hear a dog bark and they get animated. And I'm like, what are they saying?
Pebbles used to like sit up on her hind legs and she would
Oh,
bark at the TV if there was an animal on TV. Um, no, family isn't always about the high points. And we're here. That's right.
oh yeah,
We're
that's
your
how you
little
get
Facebook
through.
family.
You
And
need support.
yeah, we're your little Facebook family, and that's what we're here for. If you don't
Mhm.
want to talk about it publicly, you can always message me later. You guys know I'm always here for you guys.
Wonderful.
Um, just for an ear, for a shoulder. Um,
Sometimes too, people just need to vent. Sometimes when you get it out, it just feels good. You don't need any kind of reaction. Just getting it out is enough to release it. And then sometimes we hear ourselves and we're just like, "Oh, I'm over it now."
yeah. Is that for this year, Ellie, or was this in the past that this happened? I'm very sorry that happened. Um, People get
Well,
really caught up in their own lives,
they
and
do, but then you realize who your friends are. So
yeah,
let's find some new friends. Is the
yep,
universe saying, "Hey, maybe these aren't your friends. These aren't your tribe." So
right,
you need to reach out and be a little, and find a new, people will let you down. It happens. Um, but you just gotta, keep moving forward. Keep doing it.
yep. I remember we
You'll
used
have what you
to,
want.
yep. The last 2 years.
It's hard. It is hard to plan stuff.
Okay, you did it for 10 years in this time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I
Well,
wish
that
you lived
happens.
closer because you could
People
come to my house.
Yeah, but this is where
And
you find new friends, invite new people,
yep,
random
I was
people.
gonna I was gonna say we used to
You have any
host
neighbors? Invite some neighbors
yeah,
or bring them dinner.
There you go. There you go. Take the food, cook the food, and take it. Do you know any elderly neighbors that are
I
alone?
used to have I lived in Corey. I had an elderly old man, and I would bring him dinners. He was very appreciative of, you know.
Okay, you got to go. You have a
Oh
blessed
yeah,
evening.
Lily, you heal up, girl. I've
You
been
heal.
sending you some healings and all
Yes.
that. So you have a blessed evening and a very merry Thanksgiving.
Oh, now see that's not right. Yeah, they said they were working and sent pictures and videos from the Friendsgiving they went to. You need some new friends.
You need new friends. Yeah,
to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you just need new friends.
Or because what we do is we stagger. Everybody talks and we stagger out. Like, okay, we like to eat early, so we'll eat at 1:30. And then Harper goes home at 3. They're eating at 4. My kids are leaving and going to somebody else's mom's house to eat at 4. And then they're going to have their Friendsgiving at like 7 or something. I don't know how they're doing, but something to that effect. Right. So, you need to get some new friends. And
yeah, parents always make you feel better because they're the ones that really love you. But
yeah, be with your family if they don't suck. Yeah, all the way.
Just be thankful, who your friends are, and just next year plan on have a whole new. You will by then. And
you got a new job. You've got new people. Just plan something else. And because we used to do a lot of barbecues and big parties and cookouts, and then towards the end the same thing happened. I would spend all this money on food and booze and doing a whole spread. It was like, no, just show up, man, you don't need to bring anything. And it got to the point where the last few times that we did it, like half the people we invited just didn't show up, and I felt so like terrible. So I do understand, because it's like, wow, I spent that money, I took that time, you weren't here, but then I would find out, oh, they were at somebody else's cookout or whatever the case was. So I've pared my friends list down, and none of those people are on it anymore. It's very small. I would rather have good quality friends that I can count on one hand than have a ton of acquaintances.
Better to have one friend than it is to have 10 fake friends.
Mm-hmm. I have my best friend, Jenny. Yeah, Jenny is my best friend here, and I have some other, I
still got to meet her.
I know. We got some really bad news. Her wiener dog, Oscar, has liver cancer and kidney cancer.
Oh, I'm going to send her some prayers and stuff.
Please do.
I can, oh my Lord, it's awful.
Oscar is about 14. He's 14. But Oscar is like Pebbles' boyfriend. We have doggy play dates, and when I go out of town, she babysits Pebbles, and her and Oscar are buds, and she's kind of a hot mess. I was with her yesterday, and she's like trying to put it in perspective. She's like, hey, it's not my kid. It's a dog. I'm like, dude, you've had that dog for 14 years.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't care. I tell you, it sucks. I don't care.
It does. There's no easy way. She's like, I don't want to be there. She goes, I don't think I can be there if we have to put him down. She goes, I'm hoping he just passes while I'm out of town.
They don't. It's a bad part.
They don't. No. And I get that. I mean, the hardest thing I ever had to do was put my cat down, and I know that the time is coming with Pebbles. She doesn't have long. She's hung in there with cancer for 2.5 years now, and she's really getting bad.
Yeah.
She barely eats. She cries a lot. I know that I'm not going to be able to hold her with me.
Yeah.
Forever.
Trust me. Mine are young, and I think about them, and it's like I start to cry. Alice turned 12, my Yorkie, and she's not.
Alice is a little old lady.
Yeah, she's a little lady, and
Yeah.
she's not doing very well. And her dad started failing. Oh, sweetheart, I just want to give you hugs and kisses
Uh,
right now.
I'm
You
okay.
know
I'm
what?
okay.
We could be grateful for the time you
I
spent
am
with her.
so grateful.
Remember when you
Yes.
first got her, you know, and her little
Yep.
tail and nose and her eyes, you know, she, you know, the things she does. You know, that's the things
Yep.
you want to
Yep.
remember her. I
Yep.
know it'll cheer up Chris too. Chris and I have, her and I both have something we're both very grateful for, and that's Harry Styles. She shares my Harry obsession. No one else ever like, who the fuck's Harry Styles? I'm like, oh, you got to listen to this, and I'll get out my Kindle and put on YouTube and and
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ellie. I really am. If you lived closer, I would take your dog, or you say a pet
well,
sit,
you're
dog or
just
cat.
getting the wrong one, sweetie, is all it is. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't harden your heart. Don't let those people do that to you.
Right.
Because you're a wonderful being. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just the universe trying to show you, hey, you deserve a better crowd of people. You need to see this, that they're not really helping you, you know, and what you're needing them for, you need somebody, you need a better friend.
Right. And it's hard. It's hard, you know, and
Well, it's
it's
definitely
really
hard.
weird though. This year, yeah, you're so right, Ellie. This year has been really weird.
Oh, yes.
With people being backstabbing. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's the fact that we were
Hmm.
all so separated because of COVID, but people are just a lot of people have been really weird
Yeah,
and
they're
gone
just
off the deep
spooky.
end, and
Yeah.
people
Oh,
that
they
you think are
definitely
your
do
friends,
that. I've
yeah,
seen that.
yeah, people you think that are your friends,
Mhm.
just,
I
and
know
it's not
Chris.
just
She's so
it's
lucky.
happened to me, it's happened to a lot of girls in the group, because they come to me and they tell me, you know, and the best thing we can do is, and I follow my own advice finally,
Hmm.
let go gracefully.
Let go. Yeah, absolutely.
Just let it go
Those things
and
are trying to
realize, you
prove.
know what?
Don't hang on to them.
Yep. And don't look for a reason. Don't blame yourself, because I'm
Right.
so bad for that. I
Sometimes there
always
is
am
no
like,
reason.
yeah,
What it is, there's a lot goes on with our energies, and sometimes our energy changes, and then friends around us, they don't change, and that's what they
mhm,
feel, and that's what that rip is, because you're here, they're here, and that doesn't work. They feel that you kind of feel like they're slipping away. They feel like feel they feel kind of animosity sometimes towards
mhm,
you, and that's just you. You need to rise up, keep rising, and you'll
mhm.
find friends along the way, you know. Trust me, they're out there. Friends come and go. You know, they're here to help, and then after all, they kind of fade away. More friends come in. That's why it's so good to cherish those friendships. You know, but once they start fizzling out, graciously let them go.
Yep.
Karen said, "It's all you can do."
Yeah. And it gets easier
Yeah, Chris isn't good there.
when you it gets easier when you start.
Like Scar letting Mufasa go. Exactly.
Exactly. It gets easier in the effect,
Oh,
in the respect that you start to see things differently. It still hurts. It's still painful.
oh,
I'm not going to say it's not
definitely.
going to be,
But it's
especially
less.
when it's someone, you know, that you really, really trusted and
Oh,
thought was a good
yeah.
friend.
You thought you had your back. Yeah.
Right, right.
It can
And
be a shock, disappointment.
yeah, but as you learn to just be like, you know what, even if you forgive them, and even if you just sit there and have the conversation with yourself, you know, just forgive them for whatever they did, because they made the best decision they could
That they
for
thought.
themselves in the situation that they were in. And they may or may not know how it affected you, and it may not even matter. But what
Mhm.
matters is that you can go walk on and know that you let go gracefully, and none of it was your fault,
No.
and somebody will come along to replace them. There's
Oh,
always,
definitely.
you
Yeah.
know, us tarot readers were like, hey, something's got to die so something else can come along. So, you know, shut the damn door so we can open the next one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's just God weeding your garden. That's what I say. God's weeding out the people, weeding out the things holding you back. And you've got to let go so that you can grow. There's no beginnings and endings.
Yep. It's just people that are passing through our lives.
And
Some
then you
people,
learn too how to be a better friend because you don't want to do it to somebody else. You know what I mean?
right.
That teaches you a lot too, to be a better friend, to be a to be a better version of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always learning.
Yeah, we only have so long per life to learn lessons. Yeah, don't get stuck with
Yeah, I
the
like that.
emotional paste eaters.
We need to have Chris on the show. She's hilarious.
I know the shit she comes up with is awesome.
Oh, her artwork is gorgeous. I love it. I still have she painted me a little beautiful portrait of it's of me, and I
Oh,
have
yeah,
it.
I saw that.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I have it in my reading room, and I show everybody. I'm like, listen, it meant a lot to me. It really did, because no one's ever done that for me before. So it was very
Well,
special.
you know what might be really cool to do.
What's that?
I know that we have like a group of us that are really tight, and we talk and we're, interact, but through a couple of the groups that I've been in, by posting a thread that just said, "Hey, where are you from?" That's how I met Stephanie. That's how I met Shannon. I just met a girl from Parma, which is like 10 minutes from me, and her name's Kelsey, and she's really super lonely, and she's like, I don't really have any witchy friends, and I'm like, hey, you can join our little pack, and we meet for coffee or adult beverage once in a while.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
But you never know
going on.
Yeah, you never know who's in your area, or
No,
even
you really don't.
who's close enough. You're 2 hours from me. That's nothing, for me to go and
Yeah, you've done it a few times.
Oh, you're coming to Ohio? Where at in Ohio? You'll have to come visit me.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'm always here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
In the summer, you will find me in the air conditioning. Yeah, you will find me in the air conditioning, and that's it.
No doubt.
You can't introduce a person via your page and people would add them. Oh, I can introduce a person. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly, it's like, I'm in the Cleveland area. Ellie, by the way. Yeah, you're the cleavage. You're going to be in the cleavage area. I read that to say Cleveland.
I hope not.
Oh my gosh.
Autocorrect. I hate that myself.
But you know what? I know it can be tough. I'm solitary. I don't have a coven. I don't practice with anyone else. I'm totally solitary. Even Katrina and I don't do magic together. We just hang out, we just hang out and have fun and act silly, Yep. That's not really what the point of it. The point of it is to meet like-minded people so that you can talk about magic if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Karen and I do. We sat there and we sat around a fire and we talked about fairies and UFOs.
Yeah, sitting by the fire. Ellie, Ed said, "Come on over. He'll barbecue. Come on over. We got you, girl."
Awesome. That's awesome.
And then we'll sit in the hot tub. And no, in the summer I don't use the hot tub. It's too hot. I have that sway and group of friends. Yeah, I'm really weird about accepting people. I don't like when I get random friend requests.
You've asked me, this person, and I feel like I'm in the Spanish Inquisition. I'm just like, kind of, but I look at people's profiles. If they have a profile, and they share, that doesn't always say updated profile picture. If that's all it says, I don't friend them. But if they post stuff and I'll check them out. I'll read their energy. I'll friend them. I'm pretty easy to get in as long as you're not some fake profile or
right.
As soon as I get a message, if I friend somebody and they message me, I delete them. That's too fast. Slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Don't be messaging me right away. That's like too forward.
Oh, Jesus, I just friended you a second ago. You're already sending me a message. No, I'm not looking for anything like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm super careful. If someone is a friend of mine, then you can feel pretty safe that I've interacted with them and they're, I have something because, I did take a couple of friend requests recently that were, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, they know so-and-so. Okay. And then it was like, whoa, what? No, delete.
Like, no,
yeah. If you look, I think I have like 340 friends or something. And,
That's okay.
90, and that's fine. Half of them I want to get rid of anyway.
Right. Yeah. I don't do it for, I don't even pay attention how many friends. My husband's always telling me how many friends I have. I have no idea. I don't do it for that. I'm actually looking for, I'm looking for people to interact with like this, like you and I.
Yeah.
We met because of Facebook. You were, you let me in. I got through the wall.
It's there. You're right. You've been seeing a ton of things lately. What kind of things? Good things, bad things?
Because I see shit all the time.
You want to, if I didn't know her and I just met her and she started telling me some of the stuff she's told me, I would be like, wow.
my husband yesterday, because I told him, I'm like, there is a woman in the bathroom and she was all black. All I could see was just a black silhouette in her hat. And he's like, I believe you see something. That's what he told me. And I was like, because he can't see it,
Right.
He believes me because of the way, but yeah, no, I see some crazy shit. So nothing.
One of these days we'll do a show on the crazy shit that Katrina sees.
I have a journal. I keep track of these things.
Well, that's good because someday you're going to be like, you're going to read through that and go,
oh yeah. Well, it's kind of making sense with some of the stuff I'm seeing and some of the stuff that's going on around the world too. So I've been finding connections. That's what
that's awesome. That's awesome.
It really
we'll
is.
have to do a show on that. Because my daughter just got home and I have to go pack up their Friendsgiving dinner that I bought today and send it on the way. The day before Thanksgiving, you tell me you need a turkey. I paid more than 79 cents a pound for that one.
I bet. But that's, she'll have a lot of gratitude for you.
Oh, you guys need to talk. She's seeing fairies, weird lights.
Oh, yeah.
And a gnome. Oh my God.
Oh, you did see a gnome. I love gnomes. Well, but today my friend Nova had a little sign made for me. It has a gnome on it and it says, there's no place like gnome.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good night, Chris. You have a good one and take care. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes. Thank you, Chris.
Stay in touch.
Yes, absolutely. Keep up with those Harry Styles posts and keep me updated.
All right, Ellie, you will have to have a conversation with Katrina about the fairies and such.
Oh, definitely.
Her realm. Yeah. She loves to talk about it and she's very knowledgeable. And she sent, I brought home a couple of gnomes.
Yes.
And let me tell you what,
my gnomes.
My garden was the best it's ever been. It was insane. I'm like, I like me some gnomes.
Well, Karen brought presents for my fairies, and they left her presents. And even my husband was even very fascinated with it. And
I left them gifts, and they brought me gifts, so it was really, really cool. It was yesterday. Oh, you saw his hat.
Yeah. Well, there's many types of gnomes, but yeah, most gnomes are they're gardeners, and gnomes are good luck. If you see a gnome, it's good luck. They're good things. So don't fear the gnomes. They like beer, and alcohol, as Karen found out.
Yes.
They're drunk.
They like rum.
They like the rum. Yeah.
Yes, they like the rum.
So you can give them a little seashell, put a little rum in there for them and make friends. If you can see them, I'll give them offerings and let them know that, and they'll present themselves to you a lot more and give you presents.
There you go. That explains it. We have a ton of booze right now. Okay, there you go.
See, I go through milk. My fairies like milk, and I shit you not, I go through 3 to 4 gallons a week, and it's just me and my husband here. And there's no way we drink that much milk. No way. And my husband blames me, and I'm like, I have a glass a day. So, but it's the fairies. I give them permission, and they that's what they do. They go overboard. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Oh my goodness. I love you guys.
Lots of fairy stories.
Oh, she does. I love sitting around the fire listening to fairy stories and
my
watching.
Husband got beat up by my gnomes.
Yep, because he didn't listen.
No, he didn't.
They tripped him.
They literally beat him up. Yeah, yeah. My gnomes are tough. And my husband's like a
Piss off the
200
gnomes.
pound man, so he's not a skinny guy.
He's just a big old bear.
He is a big bear. He's a big grizzly bear sometimes, you know.
I've never seen that side of him, but I'm sure it's
Yeah.
there. I'm
Oh,
sure.
it's there.
Yeah, he's very charming when there's company.
Yeah, he behaves himself. Oh,
He
he's
does.
usually
He's a
pretty well.
sweetheart.
He
He's a
is.
big
He
teddy
will.
bear.
Even when he gets angry, he'll apologize and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, he has to. Now he's afraid of the fairies.
There you go. That's exactly right.
He
All right,
thinks
my
he's ugly.
lovelies. We are going to end this. We are over time, so we're going to end tonight's show. I want you to guys know that I am grateful for all of you, your support, your love, being part of this little Facebook family that we're making. And I hope that everybody has a fantastic day tomorrow. And
Absolutely.
if you're bored or if you're lonely, call
yeah.
me, message me, video call me. I'll be around all day, and I'm here if anybody needs to talk.
Absolutely. And then make sure too you're thankful every chance you get. Okay. Not because it's easy, you know, not because it's perfect, but just because you choose to be happy and grateful for all the good things in
Mhm.
your life. And then, you know, your problems will disappear.
Or they'll seem a lot smaller.
Yes, that's true too.
All right, my loves. You all have a fabulous, wonderful
Fabulous
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Enjoy the turkey.
Oh,
And
yes. Eat lots of turkey.
grateful for you too, love.
Absolutely. Good night, guys. Love you.